At various intervals, some young Guyanese players who would have excelled at domestic tournaments were not selected for international duties. Cricket West Indies selection panel revealed that their non-selection was linked to them not meeting the required minimum standard of 40 on the yo-yo test. The yo-yo test is a maximal aerobic endurance fitness test involving running between markers placed 20 meters apart at increasing levels of speed until exhaustion.
We have noticed there have been a trend, and that trend is the guys who are playing the shorter format of the game, which is the T20 and the T10, we find they're falling short of their fitness test. That is something that we as a group discussed earlier this week. That was one of the topics that we spoke about, and we will have zero tolerance towards that. About 6 to 8 months ago, we have had a meeting with the players with our expectation of them in terms of their performance and their fitness level. However, we haven't really had any, like I said earlier, so it's important that we try and ensure that we set a good precedent going forward.
Informally, he told the executive there needs to be a stricter approach to fitness and a balance should be struck between players who are solely focused on the shorter formats and those interested in the longer versions.
I can understand that players have to obviously go and earn a living, and that is fully understandable, but I think on the other hand, there are guys who are interested in playing 4-day game and want the cricket for Guyana, and of course, going on to represent West Indies. So I think there's a balance that we need to strike and try and get those guys who may be solely focused on T20 cricket, try and get them also to play the longer format, but also reach the criteria to participate in the longer format. I was lucky enough to reach out to someone that I know for a while who is in the IPL, and I was trying to gather some information based on players' fitness. And practically their yo-yo test is about 18.7 that they need to run to be qualified. In our case, I think it's about 40 to 45. I know CWI it's 40. In Guyana case, we're looking to set at 45, so at least the players would have some sort of ground where they have some sort of cushion.
The former West Indies captain said the buck stopped at the players regarding their fitness.
Fitness has become such a social media rant. And the players themselves is the one that really and truly needs to take the responsibility to resolve the problem. I mean, it's written there, they're aware of it. So I would like to encourage them to try and do that.
For the newsroom, Akim Green.